Hi everybody, welcome into my game here. I'm Bubba Whack for Bubba Whack Gaming. It's a ore simulator type game. So all you do is you go around, you dig up all these different types of ores and you sell it to buy bigger equipment to make bigger mines. So this is my mine. I actually started this from scratch. So when I got into here, it was all ground. I've had to dig all this out and build all this up. This was all coal, so that's where I've made all my money so far. The first and only machine that I bought was this front end loader. And then I used it and started digging it up, getting all the rest of the equipment that I have up here. You got the sorter, and then that sorts the ores out that I got into two different cargo containers. Once they go into those cargo containers, I can take them out and sell them. This right here is just a little bit of fill dirt. I'm going to have a whole big, probably mountain full of fill dirt right here. Once I started getting enough money, I got me this dump truck. So then I started using it to dig out more. I'd use the front end loader, fill up the dump truck, and bring it up here. And then last, I've got the steamroller here, or the roller, to help flatten the land and everything out. Because this grass out here is actually really bumpy. And then I'm going to start building up a office right here. So that's what all this is going to be right here. Now, currently at this time, we can't build anything for the office. So we could build the office, build the walls and the doors, but there's nothing that we can put inside of it. So hopefully we could get some of that stuff coming soon. Now, this is a very new game. It came out of beta, I guess, a little while ago. So now I would consider it early access. It just had a big dirt update, and they've been coming out with more updates. So I look forward to seeing that and see what else this game can actually get into, the potential. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and start a new mine. I'm going to have to run around here because we don't have a little truck to drive around. That's one thing that I would suggest is them adding like some type of pickup truck so we can go around and survey more of the property. We bring up our map here. This is where we're at. Right here, this is the mine. So all this was covered. I dug all this out. You can see my trucks right here on the side. I can send them to the garage and then spawn them back out. So this map is huge. This is zoomed all the way out, and then it goes, I don't want to get lost here. Like, it goes on. So we're going to need extra little trucks because these things are slow and you don't want to run everywhere. So it'd be nice to have like a little pickup truck or something to survey, especially if you have other mines. You could drive from one mine to the other. But I'm not going to go ahead and jabber on here. Now, this is not going to be 100% of me showing you digging and everything. It's going to be more updates. I'm going to have time lapses where I can. There is a time-lapse camera. The last time I tried it, it didn't work, so I'll try it again. Can't remember. Don't know if they've done an update since then. And then if you see these little dark spots right here, these are different ores. There's a whole bunch of different ores in the game to get out. And then you can also get into gravel and stuff like that. So I think I want to make a new mine and start digging up this patch right here. So what I'm going to have to do is build a road. Because all this is going to stay here. I'm not going to move all this to just go over there. So I'm going to have to start digging it up with my front end loader into the dump truck. Come dump it here to be sorted out. So I'm going to need to kind of make a little road to get out over here. I might drive my front end loader over here just to see what type of ores are over there. Because different types of ores will give you different types of payout. So let me get down in here to this. I think I got enough gas in it. Yeah, I got enough gas. So the controls for this are kind of, you got to get used to. And I'm going to be having my parking brake on a lot. So right now there's no actual like brake. So if you go forward, you can't hit a button to brake. You can hit reverse, but there's no actual brake button. And I'm used to a lot of my other games, especially Space Engineers. I use the space bar as like a brake. So that's why you'll see me do that. And then I'll try to move. It yells at me. We also need like a brake button. Let's drive on out of here. As you can see, these machines are slow. They're not meant to be very fast. Remember right, the ore was over here. Now also on the map, we're not able to set checkpoints. So that'd be another reason for like a survey truck to come over here instead of GPS points, so you can see where it is on the map and maybe more in world. And then you can also, it'd be nice to use it to kind of create the road that you want to. So you can look at the map and see how the terrain is. It's like, okay, I want it to go more around this way and stuff like that. But that's here or there. Now I'm just wandering through the woods here. What about this one over here? Can't tell if that's one and that's one. That road might be easier to get to and kind of make a circle around. There you go, being yelled at again. Let's head back this way. Now, once we get enough money, we can get another machine to come and make boreholes. We can put a borehole here in this patch and actually find out what's in it without having to dig it up. But that's further on down the road and a lot of money. Hopefully I can find, I really want to find some lithium. That'll get you money quick. I think that's the biggest selling ore in the game. So that patch was over there. That was a pretty big patch. I thought the one over here was a little bit bigger. Can't tell if it is or not. We can start digging this up, especially since we start down here at the ground level. We'll have to start up and work our way down. Yeah, that goes way up here. This will be the one that I want to get to next. Let me dig some of this up here and see what we got.
Jameson. I'm drinking Jameson.
I don't know if I got any ore in that. Go take this back and we'll see if it process it and see what we got here. We'll probably make our road come out this way. Try to keep those trees up there, so I'll make the road kind of go right against those trees. We got little patches out here. I really don't want to get into them right now. We might later when we start flattening this out. This in here and then see what we got.
With no chaser ever since.
Little cocoa puffs. So there were, look like there's some ore in there. I think it's coal though. So it looks like the same color as the coal. We'll come up here, look into this box. Yeah, we got coal in there. I mean, coal still gives us money. It's just not as much as the lithium did. So there was another little part up top of it. Let me just make sure that's also coal.
You shocked me, baby, like you had the taster. It's been 6 months, 2 days, a couple hours since you sent that picture in the place called ours. To a man that called, but you was in the shower. Thought that I was over it. Should I mention every little...
Okay, so we'll just have us another little coal mine down here. When I build a road, I think I want to have it start right here, and then I'm going to dig this part out, and then maybe work my way down, and then have the truck here, and then just drive the truck back and forth through here. Might make the road go this way instead of up there. Kind of come down like this. Yeah, this rock here. I don't know if we can get rid of these rocks, or we have to wait till we get a jackhammer. Now, I am fairly new to this game, but I got lost into it building this part over here. Probably over 12 to 13 hours just to build this little pit. Well, it's actually a big pit. See how far deep it goes down. So there's two different dirt modes that you can have in this game. So you saw the bulk dirt mode, and then there's another dirt mode, which I'm going to use to kind of bulldoze some of this stuff here to build this road. If I go into my inventory here, change it back over to non-bulk mode, and it's going to make the little Cocoa Puffs or the Reese cereal balls like that, and that way I can use it more as a bulldozer here, so it's not going to fill my shovel up in the way that it did last time. I'm just going to make these kind of balls, and I can kind of dig this out like that, and then wherever the balls land is where the dirt's going to end up. If I did it the other way, it would have loaded it in the shovel, and then I would have to kind of dump it and then bring it back. So let me go ahead and build this little bit of a road here, and then we'll get back to you. I might show a little bit of a time lapse here.
You do got my attention. Why you turn your phone away? I I can see your screen the way you're done cheating. Baby, I can tell you think I'm stupid. Maybe I'm a little dumb for you. I be trying to get my mind off of it.
Hello everybody, welcome back. So we got the haul road finally built up. It took me a little bit. It's my first time building a road in this, so took a little going back and forth and figuring out how to do it. But I got all this cleared out here, so then I got the road coming up this way to where we're going to do our next mine. We're going to haul it out of here with the dump truck here. I already got my front end loader up there where the front of the mine's gonna, or the beginning of the mine's gonna start, and then we're gonna take it all the way down this way. So we're gonna tear all this out. A few of these trees are gonna probably have to go, but it goes all the way up to the top of here. Let's look at our map here now. So this is our mine where we started. So this is the road that we built coming up to here, and see this is that vein that we're gonna take care of right here. So we're going to go ahead and work on that. Now, the road would have been easier with the dozer. So the next, I guess our mission now is to get enough money to get a dozer. And the dozers, the first one we'll get could get up to is $500,000 to almost $1 million. So that's a lot of money we need to start grabbing into. So hopefully we can start digging this coal out and start digging up. We're also going to have to start building walls, because I don't think I have any walls left. We're going to use the wood walls like we did down there because we don't have the money to do concrete. So let's go ahead and get into this. I'll start the time lapse. Was able to figure out how to get it working. So we'll have this time lapse going, and we'll go ahead and get started.
This grudge that I hold against you inside my head, I can't get over it. I can't get over it. Unforgiving inside. I can't get.
Alright, so we did a little bit from the time lapse. As you see, I took the roller up there from the first trip, or after the first trip, to kind of smooth that out so I can drive it a little bit quicker. I also went ahead and started building some walls. So we actually got this whole part here covered in walls, you can see right here. And then I started building the walls up there, made a little platform so we could dump this a little bit easier. I move my bucket up. So we are almost out of money. I used up all my money to build up this little bit. Now we definitely need to go ahead and start getting more of this going on. You can see we got $1,000 left. So that might be enough if we need to do any type of fuel. So I'm going to go ahead and start mining some more of this. We'll run up here real quick. So I started building the walls for this. It'll line up perfectly for our platform down there. We're just going to have to kind of angle it down as it goes down. Because I think that part right there lines straight up with this kind of. So it's offset a little bit. I could have done it at an angle when I built this down here, but I went ahead and just built it like this, because this is going to have to go out this way, and then we'll just slowly bring it back in as it come up. And then again, this side is going to slowly come this way to shorten it up. So I don't want to dig out this whole path here. Because after we get rid of some of this, it's probably going to angle back this way right here once we get out this little bit. And then I don't know if I'm going to go this far deep. So we still probably will have a slope here. So the top of the wall will be right here. And then we just dig this out until it comes down. So you notice it's already starting to come down. And then we got some pay dirt under this. So we'll start getting into that pay dirt. I noticed that when I was down here building out the hole for the dump truck, there was some pay dirt already starting to come up. So we'll start working on that. I'll probably try to do another time lapse. I might do a couple more loads here real quick, and then we'll do a time lapse and then see where we're at. So we'll be right back.
I can't get over it. I can't get over it. Unforgiving. Ever got the chance to talk about it? You be so elusive, so manipulative. But I love it, I love it, I love it. You can see I'm not above it. thought that I was over it.
Alright, so it's starting to get dark here, so we're gonna call it a day for this. It's not the end of the episode though, so don't worry about that. So we're gonna go dump this, see how much money we made so far during this day. And then we'll take our rest for the day, and we'll see you back in the morning. Let's get up here and dump this real quick. Ooh, it's dark. I really need to get some lights on this thing. I know you guys probably can't see much of anything. That's the only thing, is we need a actual brake button that's not the parking brake. That way if I want to, I can sit here and hold the brake down instead of hitting the parking brake. You see we're spinning here. We're shifting through everything. Come down here, you'll see the water actually cleaning the rocks. It's our wash station right here. It's washing all the pay dirt. So we gotta wait for that to stop spinning. So the trucks drop about 4 bucket loads, as you could tell. So that's a lot of dirt. So starting to finish, done. So let's come down here to our container without falling off. I need to put some railings up here too. So we got 4.2K of regular dirt. We're not gonna do nothing with that. We got 2 diamonds, some geminite, 10 rubies, and 31 gold. I don't plan on having a lot of pay dirt, at least right now. We're starting to get into the pay dirt, but most of that was soil and top dirt. Let's come down here, check out this container. We got 2.9K in coal. So we were at $2,020. Sold the paint, so it brought our money back up a little bit just in case. Let's see what our payout is. Go up here to go to sell the dirt. So diamonds, $364 for 2 diamonds. Jadeite, $225. Rubies, 1.8. There we go. Now this is not actually going to update until after we clear everything out. And then we have gold, which is 2.1 thousand. And then the coal is going to be $90,000 for 2.9K of coal. There's our moneymaker right there. That brings our total up to $97,043. So again, we're trying to go for the dozer here. I want to try to get this one. So at this rate, we're going to need at least another 8 more loads like this. I think once we actually get more into it, get more of that pay dirt. So it might take that whole mine just to get us the dozer. So the big difference between this dozer is the weight has 520 horsepower, and it can push 12. That's the blade capacity that it can push. And then if we go to this one, 420 horsepower. So it's not as strong, and the blade's smaller. But let's go ahead and we'll see you back here in the morning. All right, morning everybody. 6:30 in the morning here. So we're gonna go ahead and start off our day. So the day before we started that mine down there, we left the day with $2,000, ended it with $97,000. So about a $95,000 profit. Well, actually, it'll be a little bit less than that, because we actually started the day with like $8,000. Buying all the wood and stuff to build all that up there. But we're going to go ahead, and we got enough fuel in the truck right now. So let's go up there and look at the dozer to see if we need to get some fuel in it. We'll drive this up here. I think the dozer's okay right now. It might have to be changed out, get a little bit more fuel later in the day. So let's go ahead and start knocking this out again. Alright, here in the dozer, or here in the front end loader. don't know if I kept calling those or not. We got about half a tank, so that should be good enough. So let's go ahead and get a couple loads of dirt here. Come up here and see how far in this mine that we got. We got probably a quarter of a way through, maybe a little bit less than a quarter. So hopefully we could get this dug out a lot more better for this day. So we forgot a little bit here at this wall. Trying to just grab this a little bit so once we get deeper, I'm not trying to figure out how to get up here to it. It's not much, probably not gonna matter too much, but it's gonna bother me later on, I bet. We'll do a little bit of in this view, and then we'll go back to our time lapse. So let's try to get some of this done then.
I bought a pair of brand new jeans. They made me forget about what's underneath. What's underneath? People started to say real nice things. Thought maybe they changed how they used to think. They used to think. But after all, there's nothing left to say. They're old now. They still don't think I'm something. My brand new jeans won't make them come around. Maybe if I looked differently, I wouldn't need these brand new jeans. These brand new jeans. If I could inject some brand new jeans, pierce into my skin, into my bloodstream, maybe they like me. But after all, there's nothing left to say. They're old now.
Alright, so we got 2 trips here, so we're gonna move to the other time lapse here. See how much we could get in before we run out of gas, which would be about, I'm gonna say it's gonna be about their lunchtime. So we got a little bit of overcast today. Hopefully we don't get no rain. So let's start getting this knocked out, get us some money.
They still don't think I'm something. Brand new jeans won't make them come around.
Alright, so it's getting about lunchtime here, day 2 for this mine. We're running out of gas, so we're gonna go ahead and come down here and fill this up. I got a bucket load to carry down here because might as well carry it down here while I'm here. Come down here and fill up our front end loader, dump this bucket, and then we'll see where we're at. And we're making some big progress. I'm gonna start a little bit different part of the mine when we come back after lunch here. We're gonna go ahead and take the truck back up here while that's filling up. If we come up here, we got a lot of this dug out compared to where I am. We're back at the end of the mine, and you can see like it's way up there. So we're getting this pretty much a lot of it digged out. What I'm gonna do is after I fill the truck, my guys here are gonna take a lunch. We're gonna start clearing out at least this half from right here this way, kind of flatten this out. But we're still going to have a little bit of our road so we can get up here and finish getting this stuff out too. If we flatten it out from right here back, it's going to get too high where we can't get it. So I'll probably go for about, maybe about right here at this tree line, and then just kind of flatten all this out a little bit so we could get it a little bit quicker. I'm gonna head down here, grab this, grab lunch, and then we'll see you back up there. So it's starting to get a little overcast here, so hopefully we can get a couple more trips in before it starts to rain. Let's keep on getting into this. Do a bucket here before that's getting unloaded over there. We got a lot of this almost pretty much cleared out, so hopefully I can get it cleared out before the rain starts. Good bucket here. So we're getting a lot of just pure coal right here. Up there we were getting the pay dirt though, so we're not going to get the pay dirt down here while we're doing this part, but that should be okay. So let's keep on getting on to this. Try to get as much done before the rain starts.
There's nothing left to say there. Oh, now.
So it's starting to rain, so we're gonna go ahead and can't get out stuck. So muddy. Go ahead and drop this last load off. It's starting to get a little bit late in the day. This will probably be the end of day 2. So let's get down here and get this sorted out before the thunderstorm comes. We ain't got no cover. We don't want to be stuck out here in a thunderstorm. We've got a lot done on the mine. Hopefully we got a little bit more money than what we did last time. Go ahead and dump this. Jump out here. So again, we got a lot of that done for the day. We'll get this sifted through here and see what we come up with over here. So we did buy some fuel today, so that's the only thing that we bought. We're at 96,893. I don't know how much. We were at 97,043. So a couple $100 worth of fuel to fill the front end loader up. Right, rain's picking up, so let's check out what we got here. So we got 26 rubies, 45 in gold, 10 diamonds, and 1 jadeite like we did last time. So we got 6.7k in dirt. So we didn't get as much as we did the first run since we're doing more of the pay dirt, which is all this stuff. Let's come up here and see how much coal we got. 5.2k in coal. Yeah, this is gonna be a really good load here. Let's go ahead and look at the store here and sell this. So we got rubies, 4.7 thousand. Gold, we got 3,000. Diamonds, we got 1.8 thousand. Jadeite, we got 225. And here's big one, the coal, 164,000. And that comes, we just leveled up. We're at level 12 now. And we're at $270,777. So we got a profit of $173,884 for the day. That's not too shabby, especially with the rain coming in. We could have done a little bit more. Oh, here comes the storm. So we're gonna go ahead and get shelter and end it for the day. I hope everybody's enjoyed this so far. We'll come back and start on more on our mine up here. Hop in here because I'm getting soaked. So again, we'll see you next time, and you guys have a great day.